Hey guys, I'm Stealthy Cat. Welcome to a new Minecraft series where I just make a bunch of different build tutorials. So they're going to be really short videos and there's going to be so many of them, and you'll be able to just go to any video that you need while you're building in Minecraft, and I'll just give you some hints and tricks on how to make your builds look pretty good. So today we're going to be covering a pretty large topic, and that's texturing. Alright, so let me explain texturing to you. This is a normal wall, and this is a wall with a lot of texture to it. So there's a bunch of different types of blocks here, and there's a bit of depth to it, as you can see. So here are the blocks that are used. And there's a bit of texturing on this dock right here. Alright, so texturing uses, most of the time, a color palette. So right here you can see a yellow color palette here. It goes from a little whiter to darker. So when you're doing something like this, you don't want to use a color palette that has stuff on like all the way to that side to this side, because it doesn't look good. You want to use stuff that's kind of in the same range. So like a little bit here, a little bit here, or a little bit over here to make it look perfect. Another thing you can do is add a little bit of a rim to your roof and a chimney or something. It just makes it look pretty good. And there's also a pretty good gradient on copper too. Over here you can see how bricks are so improved when you're using like granite or something, or terracotta. It just makes it look much better, and you have a bit of depth in here too. So in this house over here, you can see the floor is pretty basic. So if you're not great at texturing floors, which floors are pretty hard to texture, at least inside, you could use terracotta, specifically glazed terracotta, because it has these built-in texture pattern things that look really good, and they look really good in large scale too. Alright, so if you have a rug in your house and you need to go up some stairs, you can use wool instead of the carpet, because it gives it a bit of going upwards instead of just having like a normal block and then the wool above it. So as you can see, even in this small little part, there's textures in every block, but when you have it on a large scale like that, it can look pretty bland. So Minecraft has textures just like in this village right here. You can see the ground over here. This is not made by me. This is just generated by Minecraft, and this is a pretty good ground texture. But most of the paths here are pretty bland, so these blocks will help you with paths. So here you can see that these blocks make the path look really good, and you can use a bit of grass here and there, and fences, so it makes it seem like you have to stay in these lines. But don't be afraid to go out of the normal line to make it look a bit more 3D, because it looks weird when it's just a straight line. Over here I'll show you how you can do this. So basically when you have this normal path, you just break a couple blocks out, and then you can just start randomly putting together the blocks. There's no pattern to it, it's really just whatever you think looks best, and don't kind of over stress it, because there's no wrong way to this. Alright, we have come to the end of the video. Yeah, these videos are really short, so there's going to be a lot of them. And do what the sign says, subscribe if this video helped you in any way. So make sure to texture your builds because it looks so much better. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!